A man exonerated of murder is vindicated tonight. His lawyer says they won a multi-million-dollar settlement against Baltimore City after he was wrongfully convicted in the killing of his own girlfriend. WJZ's live at the federal courthouse downtown. Joy Burnett has the man's story. Joy.
Good evening to you. This man spent nearly 20 years in prison. Tonight, they announced outside the federal courthouse that he's won a $15 million settlement against the city of Baltimore.
I just feel confident that finally justice has been served.
Surrounded by family and friends, Sabine Burgess's attorney announced he'd won a $15 million settlement against the city of Baltimore in federal court. Burgess was convicted for murder after his girlfriend was killed in 1994, but he maintained his innocence.
They set out to frame me for the murder. That's what it was. I mean, it started with me and ended with me. They never looked outside of me. They never tried to follow any leads. They had a whole lot of leads.
According to our media partner, the Baltimore Sun, the state released Burgess in 2015. He'd spent nearly 20 years in prison for Michelle Dyson's murder. After his release, a Chicago law firm represented Burgess in federal court. They sued the city for wrongful conviction. The blame fell on an officer who allegedly ignored vital evidence.
We alleged he didn't do his job. He didn't investigate. He seized on Mr. Burgess, closed the case before it even started, essentially, didn't do any investigation, and ignored evidence that would have been exculpatory.
Dyson's daughter was also present Tuesday night. She said justice has been served after her mother's murder.
Locking me up for 20 years didn't solve it, didn't change what happened, and even though what happened today ain't going to bring their mother back, but at least they would know the truth.
Now, WJZ learned of this $15 million settlement late in the evening. We contacted a city official who said there will not be a comment at this time. Live downtown, Joy Burnett for WJZ.
Joy, thank you. Burgess' attorney says this $15 million wrongful conviction settlement is one of the largest in the country.